and welcome. My name's Kathy A, and today I thought I would do something a little bit off the beaten path, no pun intended, but I am going to review an electric bicycle today. And you know, me, the queen of not really exercising very much, really want to get out a little bit. And I tell you, when I got this bicycle from the DYU people, we put it together real quick, and we were both really happy with it. We could adjust the seat because he's taller than I am, and he could ride it easily, and I adjusted it down. We had a ball, and we've gone to the library, we've gone grocery shopping. We've since got new saddlebags on it, and can put lots of stuff, even those little freezy packets, you know, to keep things cold. We bought a couple of extra accessories. We got a toolkit, and you know, for patching tires and things like that. We also got rear view mirrors, and of course the phone holder was really a great idea. The bike lock works really nicely on, and then we take the bag right off the back and carry it into the store with us. So when we take it out of the store, we put all the groceries and stuff in it, pack it nice, pack it on the bike, release the bike lock, and on our way. You know, we still have just finished running out the battery now, and I think we've gone about 40 miles. And I think 40 miles is pretty good. That's about what my hybrid car used to get on a 12-hour charge. Now, to charge the battery for this bike, this is the C6. This is a 26-inch bike. It comes in white or black, and we've been actually thinking about taking it to a airbrush studio and having them customize it for us. So we're really enjoying it a lot. And so I think what I'm going to do is just show you how it arrived and how we put it together, and then show a couple demos of us riding. And it really is a lot of fun. So here we go. Woo! Here he comes. All right. Well, here it is. It arrives in this big old box, and boy, is it well packed in that foam stuff and ties. It took us probably a good half an hour to get all of it unwrapped. Now, in this box that came with it, we've got a few gifts here. We've got the bike lock and keys, and we've got the two pedals, and they have reflectors on both sides, the right and the left pedal. Then we have this bracket to hold the basket on the front. And then this thing goes through the front tire to secure it to the frame. And we've got this charger. This charges the battery to the electricity in your wall. And then here is the instruction booklet with some tools and bolts and things. Here he goes. He's starting to put it all together. Kind of fun. It comes pretty much like that, and we just added a few things. Add the easy stuff here. Putting on the pedals. Those go on really easy. There's the right one and the left one, and the instructions actually do say something about that.
Be able to.
Oh, it says L on here. That's the left tire.
Left-hand thread, yes.
Yeah, left pedal, yep.
And you notice that I'm threading it the opposite direction, which is left-hand thread.
And now we're putting on the handlebars. There's a little bit of a safety rubber on the end there. We just remove that, and you just literally push them down and secure that and tighten it.
Where we're just looking at pictures of things and identification of the items and the parts, and where we're actually following steps to do things, because so far there hasn't really been any instructions. I just found an install pedal. And they talk about the gears, the derailleur.
Okay.
Got the bike together. We had a little bit of trouble with fitting the wheel, but it came together, and we fit the seat in. We put the handlebars on. We're gonna check the tightness of everything because we
we got to put the handlebars back on and level them.
We haven't got the basket on yet.
Yep. And we found out the horn works.
The fender's on.
Yeah, we had a little bit of help from a bike guy that came in because the instructions are not too clear. And
we did a video conference.
We did a video conference with a bike guy. And here we go. All right. So it really looks nice. Okay, so now we have to
line the handlebars up.
We have to bring these handlebars up, and we'll need that wrench.
Let's get the height.
Yeah, let's get the height right. All right, we're putting some of the final touches on. He's putting the basket bracket on, and this will be this will hold the basket in place, and then the light and horn will go on front of the basket. So we're getting there, and it's quite an impressive looking bike.
Really impressive. I think it's terrific.
Cool.
Another thing I want to speak about real quickly is we were going through the whole assembly process, and the only thing I want to say is that I may have said this, but on the derailleur, this is a phenomenal piece of equipment. This shifts, it works perfectly. It came out of the box not needing adjustment yet. So this is something that's really quite good.
And
there's a little button that pushes there.
Oh, that's cool.
And at nighttime
you can really see that.
Flash.
That's cool.
And there may even be laws in some areas that you need
gotta
to have
it.
that
Yeah.
on.
That's
that
cool.
operates with 2 batteries. It's not wired to the main battery.
Okay.
It has 2 little AAAs in it. And,
Okay. That's just a really cool little thing.
Everything else is right-hand thread. And remember, this seat lifts like that.
That's so cool.
So
That's neat. So let's go over some of the features on this bike because it's pretty cool. We actually added in this phone holder, which is kind of neat. I can't demonstrate it because I've got the phone in my hand right here, but this actually has a little button on the back that releases this, and you can push this right in to hold your phone in place, which is pretty cool. We have, this is our power switch here, and this will tell you how charged your battery is. Now this is the battery down here. We have a key in the battery, and when it's up, it's on, and when it's over, it's off. So you would just turn it on, and you can see on the top, you know, how charged it is. And then up in here you can see. Now we have over on this corner, we have our horn. And we actually have our lights, which is kind of neat. Oh, there it is. There we go. That's on. And we've got our rack, which you can, right now we have the bike lock on there, but you can put any kind of a bag here and bungee cord it to the rack, or you can buy official looking holders.
Go on there.
Yeah, there's some really cool straps. Now up in here Again, we've got our horn, which is cute. This is our phone holder, which we have demonstrated right here. So up here we have the gears, which, you know, there's basically 7 gears, they say. I generally will use probably just 3 of those, but you would click these down. Pedaling forward, you would just release these down. It would go into each gear, and that would change down in here. It would go from gear to gear to gear, depending on the difficulty or ease of pedaling. You have your brakes here and here. This is your rear brake. It's probably the one you should have your hand on the most. And then on this one is your right hand brake. And you also have this item right here, which when you turn it forward towards you, that actually powers up the battery and you get that little zoomy going on. So let's just take a quick ride.
It's all set.
All right.
Take that bad bear.
Okay, here I go. I'm going to get on the bike. All right. Let's see. Now this is what I get to look at. Woo! Don't want to go too fast. Turn around here. All right, so if I don't want to pedal up this road, I just turn this on. You hear the zoomy? And now I'm pedaling. All right. Hello, dogs. Hi, honey.
Hi. As I said before, this is a very sturdy bike. It's very well made, it's well put together. I had some trouble when I was assembling it, but I figured it all out and I've got everything perfect now. And the seat adjusts perfectly. And one of the things I've noticed in the high-end mountain bikes, the way that they are welded is really about the same as this is put together. So this is a really well-built bike, and it's nice and sturdy, strong. I would suspect that it'll last a long time.
All right, now here's a 65-year-old man trying it out. There he goes up the street. You can hear the zoomy there. I love it. It's like bike zoomies. There he goes, stealing my bike. Down a little suburban road here, a little bit of a hill. He had some help with that motor getting up that hill. Now you have to ride these at the side of the road like you would a regular bicycle. They are not motorcycles. Hee. And there he goes. And he's 65, so I tell you, seniors, this is a wonderful device. So it's just so easy to use, you know, with ergonomically, it's wonderful. You can adjust the seat depending on who's riding. This battery comes off. You've got a nice rack here that you can put some kind of storage unit on if you want to get groceries or camping gear or whatever. The gear shift is really nice. You have 6-7 gears to use. There's a nice shield along the chain so you don't have a problem there. You've got reflectors on everything. You've got lights. You've got a nice little horn. And you can put a basket on front. Now we did have a basket before, but I thought it was too girly looking. And I actually we're gonna put a probably a metal basket on there or some other type of device. Brakes work nicely, seats comfortable, it's easy to get on and off, and I mean, it's just awesome. It's just an awesome bike. I am just so grateful to have this. It's really gotten me back on. I haven't ridden a bike in probably 40 years. I think it's a wonderful, wonderful piece of equipment. So what's your overall impression of this bike?
My overall impression is that it's pretty intuitive. It's pretty easy to figure out how to work everything. It didn't have the best instructions with it, but it did give enough information that you could go and figure things out. I'm especially pleased with little touches like that with the seat where it flips up so you can get the battery out.
Yeah, it's pretty clever. Definitely give it thumbs up for sure. I want to thank DYU for sending the bicycle to me. They took quite a chance with somebody like me because, you know, I normally talk about lipstick, so this is such an odd thing for me to do, and it's really enhanced my life. It's a game changer, and it's like, it's under $650 for this bike. And I mean, this is a great gift for somebody. It's a big gift, but it's a great gift for somebody or for yourself for the holidays. This is something I totally recommend. They have several different models. They have some that are lower to the ground, some that look more like scooters, things like that. But this bike, it reminds me of the bikes we had when I was a teenager in the 1970s. Except with that little battery there, it kicks into that power mode. You don't have to pedal at all. It just zooms you right up hills and everything. But it's a good idea to pedal some of the time. And it was so easy to take that battery out and charge it. We've done the charge now twice, and it takes about 5 to 6 hours to charge the battery. And it's just so easy to remove, easy to put back in. We have the key to the battery, so that we take that, we have that on a keychain, so we don't have to worry about losing the key to that. We keep it locked up, you know. And it's just such a pleasure. I mean, it's been like a real, like, the top thing of the year, next to getting the notary, you know. It's just been really, really good. I believe they were based out of Denmark. They do have a U.S. site warehouse. Once we agreed to demonstrate the bike, it got to us within a few days. It was an amazingly fast thing, and it's all put together pretty much. It's kind of like it's folded in half, and you just unfold it. Their instruction book was the only disappointment, because they showed you how to screw in the pedals and put the basket on, and ironically, those were the two easiest things to do as far as putting it together. You have to put the front tire on, and you have to put the handlebars and the seat on, but don't be afraid of that. You know, we're both 65, we're boomers, you know, so we were a little nervous about the front tire, so we did call his nephew, who's a bike expert, and he talked us through getting the tire set in just right, and then that knobby thing goes in there and closes it in, so we had no problem. So that was a lot of fun, and electric bikes in general are so much fun. Oh my goodness. Doodles. Well, there you have it. That is the DYU, and that is the C6 26-inch e-bike. This is a perfect bike for going to the library, going to the store, visiting friends, just taking a ride through the park. It's absolutely wonderful. Okay, thank you so much for watching, and I will be back at you with the next video. Take care, everybody. Play safe, toodles.